Tampa clearance delivery Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra IFR to Miami, ready to copy.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er left climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.8 squawk 6752.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er left climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure on 118.8 squawk 6752.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.35. Good day.
Tampa ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with India ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 19er left by a taxiway Golf Golf Tree Charlie Charlie 7. Contact tower on 119.05 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er left via taxiway Golf Golf Tree Charlie Charlie 7 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Tampa ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra pushback request accepted.
Tampa ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra requesting the end of pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra request to end pushback received. traffic. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, continue taxi.
Roger, Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Tampa Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra at runway 19 left, ready for departure IFR to Miami.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, altimeter 29.902, wind 276 at 5. Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 left, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, contact Tampa departure on 118.8. Good day.
118.8 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Tampa departure Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is at 700 feet climbing 4,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Tampa departure altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact. Continue to Kavar. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Happy Friday. Finally. Finally, it's Friday. Can feel July coming. Next week's going to be so slow. Big 4th of July holiday. What's up, Jim? How you doing? So I thought I'd start it on the daily to show you folks. I think we're in, let's see. Now this is my initial sort of analysis. And your initial analysis has always have the possibility of being wrong, okay? So what I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, you know what? Seems like we've got a large distribution going. When I look at a chart, my brain automatically goes and sees, okay, where are they selling? Where do they stop selling? This area here, I think, like that, I think we've got a big distribution. Hey Malo, what's going on? We're coming up to an interesting point where these lows here at 72.78, about 100 points lower. But you know what? This market can go 100 points in a day, no problem. Zip, it'll go down, come back. You won't even know we did it. So watch out for that. If we lose the bid here, if we lose that 73.67 half bid, what was our low tonight? Our low was 57 and a quarter. So we just kind of futzing around that level here. The next level down is going to be the 20s and the 23s. And if that pops, then most of this will come tumbling out. Now, what is the counter argument to this downward scenario that I seem to be fixated on? The other scenario is that it's the end of the quarter, we come down, test this, and boing, bounce back up. Let's see, right? This is, we got to let the chart tell us the way, right? Yeah, it's been a long week. The week after, didn't we just have a short week last week? We had a holiday, was it the week before? I can't remember. So,
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra contact Miami Center.
you know, things are starting to slow down a bit, right?
good day.
Things are starting to slow down. It's the 4th biggest holiday.
Going to 134.55
If you traders
Cessna
who
X-ray
trade
Golf Sierra.
ES don't really know a lot about U.S. culture.
Miami Center Cessna
The
Alpha
4th is
Sierra
a big
X-ray Golf
holiday.
Sierra is at 5,400
It's a
feet,
fun
climbing
holiday.
7,000 feet.
I love
Cessna Alpha Sierra
I
X-ray
love
Golf
being in the
Sierra
States on
Miami
the
Center
4th.
altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to
Gig
command.
Harbor, Washington. Best 4th of July party I've ever been to in my life. What's up, Sergio? Good old Gig Harbor, Washington. Well, feels like 3 lifetimes ago.
Altitude.
It was. So what are we going to do? How are we going to trade this? I would say be cautious. Because it's Friday. Overnight inventory is short, okay? So we got some interesting things going on. There's yesterday's close. The bulk of the trading is underneath. But every time we creep up around 7,400, somebody comes and pancakes it. Right? Yeah, we'll see about the AI hype. It's also Friday. They like to mark up markets on Friday. So here's the deal. Inventory is short. We're not getting any kind of a significant correction to it yet. Right, there's that 74.10. That's where they dumped back into it. I'll watch acceptance above below 91, 73.91, which was our low yesterday, off by a tick. I think a good thing would be is to margin call out all this crap, take out the overnight low, flush it down here, and then correct inventory up. I could get on board with that. Otherwise, it could just go back and forth here between 73.62 and 73.91. Let's see what it does when we open up. Remember, inventory is short. You are looking for trades to the upside. Just had a nice look below and fail of 75.5. Let's see, where are the sellers? Sellers are here. Look at this, bid, 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 bid. Let's see if we can retrace. Can we get underneath 78? Look, right there. Right. I wouldn't mind buying some at 76.5, 3/4. I don't feel like buying it up here. Down here, I wouldn't have minded buying a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey, China Pug, welcome to the room. So, let's see here. Yeah, Kevin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Maybe we can get you another Discord handle. I don't know any. I'm not technically proficient with Discord, but maybe we can get one of our 0 and 1 Mafia guys to try and help you out. I think I've got your email, but email me over the weekend. I'll see if I can get you some help. Washington, yeah, I love Washington State. I had a client who lived in Gig Harbor, Washington. He also had a house on Fox Island. And he looked like Kenny Rogers. You know, white hair, white beard. He always had like 5 or 6 deals going at the same time. You never knew what he was up to. I haven't been back in a long time, Sergio. I've been exploring Europe. Now that I'm an old man, I actually get to travel a bit. So I seem to have found a couple of places in Spain that I'm kind of addicted to. Okay, overnight point of control down here. I better start getting serious, right? We got to work soon. But there are certain places in the U.S. that I love. There's certain cities in the States that I just absolutely love. And they're not the ones that you think of. One is like Seattle and Gig Harbor. I love that. Pacific Northwest. Another place that I love, which freaks people out, is Bakersfield, California. I love Bakersfield. The people there are the best. They're just the most amazing people. I love Bakersfield. I spent time there on 2 occasions. I had a buddy who played college football for Taft. So we were there early 90s. And then we did an oil deal in 1998 in Bakersfield. So 8 years later, I was back. Both times I loved it. And if you guys are laughing, you probably know what Bakersfield is like. It's not a glamorous place, but man, the people there treat you like royalty if you're a visitor. I love La Jolla too, but I mean, I love La Jolla. Spent a lot of time. La Jolla had a huge penny stock scene. We got a pour high? Yeah, I've been to Milan and the lake in Italy, but I've never been to the Amalfi Coast. I mean, it looks amazing. Anyway, I should get back to work, right? Okay, so folks, I think we corrected inventory a little bit lower here. Did a nice look below and fail of 35.5. I think it might be a little choppy off the open just in this little area. I'd like a look below and fail of 75.5 or 65. On the short side, a short side, if we can get over here and go tag VWAP, that might be a nice short. All the way back down. Let's see. Let's see. I wanted to test 75. There's 75. What do we do? Come on down. The price is right. I don't want to buy this candle. There. I waited, and I was rewarded for waiting. Because I would have bought 76, I'd be getting stopped out at 2 now. Right? So, either it comes back over 75.5 for a long, or 65.25. If you're looking for a short, and the market opens the next candle, and it can't get over 76, there, see? I would have wanted to be short from 5 down to like 70 or 65. But if we're accepting above 77, 78, we got to be a buyer there.
Descend
and then go sell the
4,000
80s,
feet
right?
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
If it holds 75, you're okay. There is a seller though, right here, just under 80. Remember, the candles are big, so if you're long 77, right, I'm selling them. I'm selling them like I stole them. You want them, you got them, right? And we told you that trade, that's how you do it, right? Long 77 and 78 on a couple of contracts, and I'm flat. I am flat. Look below and fail. It's the one trade. It looks a lot easier than it is. I've screwed this up so many times before I got it right. But when you get it right and you get good at it, you can take it in faster markets. You do it with 4 or 5 contracts, and you're done. So where I usually make a mistake is I'll go in and I'll buy here. Then I'll get stopped out and then the trade will work right away. So I've learned to like sit my ass down and wait for the next candle.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, contact Miami
But as you
Center
can see,
on
these are big
127.2.
candles. You don't want to
Good
take
day.
these candles for granted. You want to respect them.
Going to
The
127
opening,
decimal
you've
2
noticed the
Cessna
last
X-ray
couple of
Golf
days,
Sierra.
right? You've noticed that the openings had some pretty big candles, right?
Miami Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is passing 5,500 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Miami Center altimeter.
We stay under
29.9
75,
to
we're
radar
looking for
contact.
70,
Continue.
and then 65 on the short side. So that is a huge telling sign that the end of the quarter is here.
Altitude.
Here we go. Told you guys under 75, we're targeting 65 and a quarter. But if you're short, say 73, 74, you can take some back here at 67. Beautiful, beautiful trading off the morning open. Okay. Remember I said before the open, we're going to try and run it to VWAP. Front run VWAP short, sell it down. There's this trade. Under 65 and a half. Let's go tag that overnight low. Let's go give this thing a kiss and see what's shaking down there, right? You always want the market to test an overnight low in RTH, right? You want to see how it can take a punch. Does it have a glass jaw? Do they front run it? What goes on here, right? What's the story, Morning Glory? Wait for the next candle on this if you're going long, right? Another look below and fail. Ah, damn, I hate it when they have these big candles. Good grief. Let us buy some at 69, 68. Rat bastards. Let's see. Watch now. Watch these bastards. They'll sell it all the way down to 66. Come on. I'm waiting. Oh, you're gonna make me pay 69 for it. I'll wait. I knew you were gonna do that. Come on. Had to pay 69. Couldn't get it cheap. Got 2 left. Rotation. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I'm done. 2 rotations, I'm done for the day. I'll switch to micro now. It's just, you know, those are the only trades I'll take. Right? There's no reason to take anything else. You know what they're going to do. You wait for it. You jump all over it. You're in, you're out. 2 minutes, you're done work. Now, the preparation and the training that it takes to get to this, that's the crappy part. It's the training, the discipline, and the working it out, which I honestly never thought I would actually be able to do this. I never thought I would be able to trade retail as smooth as I used to trade institutional. I never thought that would happen. Yeah, Dave, I mean, for you, brother, like, you know, it's like midnight there. You should not be trading right now, right? Yeah, it's like midnight. Yeah, you shouldn't be trading RTH. It's the end of your day, brother. Go get some sleep. You have a good weekend. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Get some rest, man. We're old now. We need to rest. All right, what's next? What's going on in the room, you guys? You guys awake? Once again, I've had too much coffee. I'm scared to look at stocks this morning. I have friends who are long that stupid MSTR. I don't even want to look at it. I got nothing against Bitcoin and stuff like that, but I don't know. These stock plays, leaves a weird taste in your mouth. Tastes like dilution. You know what I mean? Here's a thought. Here's a thought. How about, in the interest of public disclosure, I think public companies should have to release their SPRs maybe every month or every quarter. Right? You know what those are? You guys ever heard of an SPR? It's called a security position report. In the old days, they used to call them the DTC sheets, Dog, Tom, Charlie. Or in the old days, you'd say pull the sheets. And when you pull a sheet on a public company, it shows you where every single share is at every single clearing and brokerage firm that is a participant in the U.S. clearing system. So then you know where the big positions are, what banks they're held at, and how they're held. I think on stocks that do nothing but go down, I think they should release those SPRs. And the SPRs will actually give you real-time information on how much stock is being added to the flow. Nice work, Christian, nice work. Yeah, it shows who owns what. It's basically, it's like a shareholders list, right? But the only people who have access to them are the president of the company. And I have never seen a public company ever produce those things. It's because they're always giving stock away and selling stock to people at a discount that they don't want you to know about. I don't know, just a thought. It's not a dark book position. It's the only reason it's dark is because you guys never knew it existed. But everybody in the industry knows it exists, right? So when I work with a public company, I demand to see their sheets every Friday. I want to see where the stock has moved around from where to where to where to where. Otherwise, how do you keep track of everything? Right? Anywho, we're just going back and forth here.
132.45 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye.
I mean, the depository's only been around.
Miami Center
years.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 4,000 feet.
Let's see.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Miami Center altimeter 29.9er 2 radar contact continue.
Ugh. Can't even look at how's Space Nut doing here? SpaceX is kind of holding that 150 block they laid out on the first day of trading. They sold a big block here at $150, and it seems to be holding that, but it keeps dipping. So if it loses 150, I'd be looking for 144.40 on SpaceX. And back to ES. No trade yet. It's a little too choppy. What's a good amount of trades in a day? Ones that make money. Ones that make money. Seriously. Right. You will find you'll find if you get picky about where you take your trades and how you do your business, the number of trades actually drops significantly, right? When you first start out, every movement looks like a trade. Oh, I should have bought that, right? Oh, I should have sold that. I should have bought that. And you're saying that every 30 seconds. But when you know when to do business, like when we did here, we bought 67, blasted it out, right? When you do those look below and fails, there's, you know, in that period of time, there's only 2 trades for you. Now here's the thing. We have been under VWAP for pretty much all night. We've been accumulating under VWAP. Okay? So if we get enough people short here, get them to add to it here, we will be able to take this cheap stuff and go and sell it up here. There you go, Travis. Remember I said before the open, I said it'd be good if we went and took the overnight low and then corrected inventory upward? Because then we would have let all the shaky margin call, oh crap, I gotta sell it, my boss is gonna kill me. We wrung all those people out of the market under 73.65 off the open, right? And it's like taking people and shaking, holding them upside down, and literally shaking the money out of their pockets. And now we go and have some fun, right? It's like when Ricky Bobby says shake and bake. This is the shake, this is the bake. Then you have everybody's position and then you go sell it up here. Yeah, this is just what used car dealers, everybody does this, it's just business. And the fuel that pushes that move, right, are the people who short underneath VWAP. If we get enough people to short underneath VWAP and we run out of supply, it's boom, you get those big green candles, right? Ooh. You'll have to forgive me, guys. It's like, I think it's like 90 degrees here today. Yeah, it's like 89, 90 degrees here.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Oh, this is choppy.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
39 in Holland? Wow.
Altitude.
You'll be swimming in the canals
Altitude.
then. That is warm. Okay, I think we got a new balance here. 72.70. Let's see if they sell into this at VWAP. Yeah, after this session, I'm just going to go sit in the sun. No screens. I mentally. That's not serious. Now let's see. Do we sell VWAP? Do we look above this little area and come back in? Or do we fill the gap, which is right here? Close. Anyone who was long like 83, 82, they'd be selling 90 for sure. One tick for a gap fill. One tick. Close. Nice trade, ATL. Nice trade. Perfect. 76 to 81. Beautiful. Now let's see. If you're short, say you're shorting under 85, I'd use VWAP as my stop. And I bid, you know, if you're short 84, 85, go throw some bids down. We should get, there we go, and they'd be filled. Beautiful short. This is a nice rotation. This is a nice rotation. Right? It's nice for a Friday morning. You know, it's like where's our Croy? It's like pickleball. Just back and forth. See our Croy, this is the kind of pickleball where you could actually have an umbrella drink and play, right? Looking for 75. Rotation is a beautiful thing. Once you learn how to trade rotation, you won't care about trend at all. You'll be like, just let the trend take me to a rotation. I'll trade that. And then I'll go play pickleball, right? Most of the big traders, Raj, are done for the quarter, right? You know, like, you know those kind of people who used to do their homework on Friday night before a weekend? Those kind of people, they're done already. They were done 2 weeks ago. Everything's marked to market. The analysts have been fed and watered, right? The traders have been vaccinated, right? They're all done. And they're already in the Hamptons for the 4th. Know what I mean? It's the guys like you and me that are running around today and Monday trying to just clear up. Where's that damn client? Why won't he answer the phone? We got to clear this account. This bastard's not answering the phone, right? Yeah, you got to feed and water your analysts. Your traders, you have to make sure they're vaccinated, right? You can, Moran, you can, for sure. This is a beautiful, beautiful end of quarter gift. We've had some nice rotations. Right? We've had some nice rotations. That's why you'll get some weird moves like a big candle out of here or a big move out of there. You'll get some knucklehead, right, who's offside somewhere and they'll just freaking go sell like 1,000 ES, right? go knock this down so this looks better, do this. They're always like, window dressing is a big thing. Price action was good. There was no complaints for me.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact Miami Center.
The candles
on
were
1
big.
2.4.
You have to be fast enough. Yes, you.
132.4
That's why you
Cessna X-ray
practice
Golf
just like
Sierra.
pickleball.
Goodbye.
Like when you started playing pickleball, you weren't the
Miami
champion
Center
that you are
Cessna
now.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra
Right?
5,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha
Same thing,
Sierra X-ray
right?
Golf Sierra Miami Center altimeter 29.9er. 2 radar contact. Continue to Newark.
Your speed will improve. It's okay, Moran. Some days I miss them all too. And you're not a champion now? Oh, I thought you were in a tournament or something. Now the candles are getting smaller. Business is slowing down. Right? It's almost like algorithm smoke break time in about another 10, 15 minutes. Let's see what happens. But Arcroy, you will get faster. The more you do it, it'll become muscle memory. And I think, I hate to tell you this, but I think these big candle markets are not going away anytime soon.
Good day.
124.85 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
I think we'll get periods
Goodbye.
of peace.
Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5,000 feet.
Yeah, but man, remember that my life depends. Like when I take a trade, I trade like my life depends on it. Right? That's the difference between a retail trader and an institutional trader. Right? When I'm trading, I trade like my life depends on it. Because if I am slow, my client fires me. Right? They don't even give you like a second chance. Right? So that's the environment I grew up in. But it's just repetition. That's all it is. When do you think that? I've been hoping that markets move back to normal. I've been saying it for 5 years, and the markets have just been getting more and more weird. See you, Travis. Have a good one. Get some sun for me. We might still have big corrections, Jonathan, but all the corrections do, right? You have to understand something, and I never thought about this until I was listening to Scarf Guy, right? I was listening to Scarf Guy one night, and I understand how markets are structured. If you look at stocks are concentrated in the hands of corporations that are trillion-dollar institutions that have paid for them in cash and are not subject to margin holding and are holding those stocks for 30 years. So they're not trading in and out of those stocks. That's why Apple only has 40 million shares trade when there's 16 billion shares of stock. But what I forgot is that all of that, if you own 1 billion shares of Apple, that's collateral. The price of the collateral keeps going higher and higher. This whole thing has to work that way. And I learned that from Scarf Guy. And that's Raoul Paul. I call him Scarf Guy because he's always wearing scarves. The only guy I know who lives in the Cayman Islands who wears a scarf. Here's what I was talking about. There's the move up, okay? Position is underneath us. Right? What are we going to do? What are we going to do with all these Kaiser rolls? We got to go sell them here, right? Now we go and unload inventory. Now overnight inventory is correcting higher. It took a half an hour. See? And we told you that was going to happen before the market opened. The only thing that we didn't do was to take out the overnight low. We tried, they front ran.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, you are 18 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via AGNDN transition. Cleared to AGNDN.
Oh, you're gonna take a nap?
Maintain present heading
What,
and altitude.
are
Expect
your
ILS
6
runway
nannies
27
watching
approach
the
via
kiddos,
AGNDN
Elsie?
transition. Cleared to AGNDN Cessna X-Ray
Elsie
Golf
has
Sierra.
a staff of nannies out there in Rye. He's in PE, private equity. That guy's hilarious, eh? Yeah, we're rolling up dog grooming businesses. They just print money. Print. Sorry, guys. It's Friday. You gotta have some fun. Six whole pairs for one team. What we're talking about, there's a guy on Instagram who does this portrayal of a private equity guy. And he's just so obnoxious. It's just hilarious. There's a guy who does that, and there's another guy who pretends he's a Swiss banker. Right? And they are both hilarious. They're like the Swiss guy is interviewing for interns, and he's looking at their resumes, and he goes to his assistant, what was her name? Daniela. You know, if they're not Harvard or Ivy League, he's like, à la poubelle, which means in the garbage can, right? And the other guy is this private equity guy. He's just so obnoxious. It's hilarious. You've seen it? I'll post a link. We should have some humor on Fridays. So now we're just going to distribute. We're going to try and hold the 96s. Posted his link in the Traders Lounge. Now the shorts, you think they realize that they're trapped? Remember I said those big green candles are coming? There you go. There you go. That's a whole mess of short covering in 1 minute. The Goldman Stanley guy, exactly. Okay. So now do we flip on your EMA thing and go to trend? Or do we go into these up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways? Let's see what it does today. Yeah, it's good, you know, George, it's always nice to shake out all the cheapest stuff, right? When we took out that 70 area, you know, we took that out. We took it out pretty hard, all the way down to 60. That just shook everybody out that was long in this area. So just easy to take it higher, right? Sierra is the best. I do like Sierra. It's nice software. The only time I've been able to crash Sierra chart was when I first started putting Bitcoin on it. And I had too many ticks and it just froze. Let's see what the algo's set for today. Right, so far over the last 10 minutes it's been up, sideways, see? Little positions.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, you are 800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and
Up,
maintain
sideways,
5,000
up,
feet
sideways,
altimeter,
and then do another one of these.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf
Maybe
Sierra.
just under 40, 7422.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, climb and maintain
You gotta take
4,000
that
feet.
stop and that stop first. Let's see what kind of order flow we have.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, it's
descend
Friday,
and
right?
maintain
I
3,000
mean,
feet.
everyone's so long underneath, right?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Altitude.
Yeah, Jason, Jordan, if you're getting Sierra chart, reach out to one of us and we'll send you a chart book. It'll help you get set up faster. I don't think I'm allowed to put files in the YouTube chat. From Sosnoff? Yeah, Sosnoff is good, yeah. The Sierra chart's really good and it's really stable. But when you open it up, it feels like you're in 1986. Right? It feels really weird because it's like it's designed in 1986 in a garage. So it's a little hard to figure out. But once you do, you'll love it. Sure, yeah. Yeah, and they're also, if you're in my Discord, there's a thing that says JJ chart books. They're all available for download there as well. Sierra looks like Knight Rider. It is. It was designed by the same guy who designed the Knight Rider car. Oh man, that was the show. Yeah, it's highly customizable, Jonathan. In fact, I think it's a little too highly customizable. I have never seen a software program with so many settings and so many things that you can customize and change. It's like people spend hours building these charts, and some people's charts look like a completely different software platform. It's fascinating. It's like Lego. It's like the Lego of stock charts. People get really creative with it.
Tower on 123.9er Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray
I
Golf
don't know why I
Sierra Miami
brought
Tower.
up Lego. I think
Altimeter
it's because I saw a bunch of
29.9
grown men
fueling
walking around
277
carrying
at
Lego
5.
bags.
Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
I assume they were buying it for the children. I don't know.
Cleared ILS runway 27 approach Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
All right, let's see. What's
Cessna
next?
X-Ray Golf
We got up
Sierra,
to
wind
19.
277 at 5.
I was looking for 20.
Cleared to land runway
Close.
27.
Oh, there it is.
Cleared to land
Now,
runway
do you guys
27
see what
Cessna
happens
X-Ray
when the
Golf
position is
Sierra.
underneath us?
autopilot.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, turn next taxiway. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact ground on 120.35.
Going to 120.35 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Miami ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, taxi to the gate.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, taxi to gate 118 via taxiway Tango, Tree Tango uniform, cross runway Tree 0 uniform, Papa 16.
Taxiing to gate 118 via taxiway Tango, Tree Tango uniform, cross runway Tree 0 uniform, Papa 16 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.